What's up, beautiful people? Fantastic rising today. Yeah, I just feel the tingles because I got so much energy. But anyhow, I saw something a little bit concerning today. And what it was that I had this comment saying that basically, can you hate another if you love yourself? Right? And some people took that as, oh, but what about evil? I hate evil and I can still love myself. But I want everyone to use this opportunity as a chance to see, is there any hate in love? Can those things coexist? Is love not peace? Is love not no conflict? Maybe in today's world, love is conflict, but is love, if you really go into it, not the state of complete tranquility? No sense of division, no sense of working against each other. Is that not love? When we all feel like we're on the same team. How can hate exist in love? How can a state of division, of perpetual warfare, be in peace? Those are two contradictory terms. They don't mix. So if you're hating people, it means you're not in peace. And not to get confused, I just want to show you a clip today of Godfather. Very short, just a few seconds.
Never hate your enemies. It affects your judgment.
So Michael says to the new guy, I don't remember his name, never hate your enemies. It affects your judgment. So when you have enough respect for yourself, and when you have enough respect for your enemy, you realize there's no point in hating. The ones who are hating are the rapists. The ones who are hating are in violence. The ones who are hating are ripping themselves apart. You have no reason to hate. Hate will cloud your judgment. Hate will cloud your still mind. Hate will disturb the peace. Because what are we doing when we're hating a certain group or hating an image that we have made in our heads? It's like a cancer buildup. It's a point of immense, how do you say, concentration, immense density that isn't releasing, and it's like a knot. You see what I'm saying? That's hate. Hate is like a point of resistance that doesn't allow me to live and be free. And really, hate comes from the self. So the only hate that really exists is hate of oneself. Because you will see that even the enemy is you. Yes, maybe you are living more in accordance to the natural law than your enemy, right? But still, both of you guys are human beings, meaning both of you guys come out of the same root. Yes, it's plausible that part of the root that is rotten will fall off and no longer be part of the tree. That's none of your concern. The point is, don't dwell on this fact that you're a good root and that's a bad root, because that is the process of rotting. When we're comparing my good deeds against other people's bad deeds. And this is why we need to be really careful with the energies we are, using and putting out, especially when it comes to hate. Hate is partial looking. Love is a complete looking. A looking with entirety, a looking with whole. Hate is a fragment. Hate is blindness. Again, it affects your judgment. Hate is emotion run amok. When you hate someone, you give them power. Does that make sense? So if you don't hate evil and you just face it, then you give evil no power. You see the difference? That when we look at an event we don't immediately say, I hate it or I love it. I agree with it. I disagree with it. That agreeing or disagreeing process is division, is fragmentation, is hate, right? Is a pathology, is complex. Don't agree or disagree, just look. And if you just look, then that will affect your judgment. And that just looking is love. So I want to be really careful, right? I want everyone to be real careful with whose agenda they're falling into, right? Because the very saving of a certain group of people, you could be damning yourself. So when I castrate a pedophile or kill a pedophile because he's done something wrong, that's not out of hate. You could say that's out of love for the children and for the good of the community. I have nothing personal against this guy, because what's personal is what he has with God. That's what's personal. And I'm not the one who's going to be dishing out judgment. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the one that's going to psychologically, clutter my own mind on the basis of someone else's hate. So I think I'm going a little overboard here, but essentially, I just want to reduce it down to the fact that there is no hate in love. There is no hate in attention. Hate is a dissipation of attention. Hate is the beginning of fragmentation. And hate stems from the self. So love is selfless. So let's not hate. Let's do something better. Right? And we don't even have to think about doing something better. Let's just watch the hate and let it simmer down and walk itself out. Because you should not hate your enemies. You should realize your enemies are a part of you.